Fortunately for Apex, doesn't even confirm all of the members of FAZE that are actually there.
Twist is moving kind of crazy right now. He starts off already after 2 rounds, 5-0. I'm not sure if anybody's had a chance to shoot back.
Pistols will try to sign up for it next.
FAZE versus Rops.
Yeah. Excuse me? That's a pistol! And it's in Flamesy's hands as well. Tries to hit the drive-by. That's where Kerrigan's gonna end him. Out of nowhere, Vitality collect 3 5-7 headshots. And now Rops with his hands on that AK-47. Ready to try to fly up through this ladder. And it's gonna get covered. Frozen, meant to be the savior of this one. Bomb goes down in the middle of all that. And despite the best efforts of the 5-7s, it's now back to the pistols here.
They're gonna let him settle. CT's coming in slowly.
5-7s are one thing, but what about the Deegs? Well, first one hits the ground. Chance at a blindside there. Mezzy missing his chances. 4 shots, and he still stands in the back of that bomb site. Frozen calls the path, but hang on. Just one more needed here for Mezzy. He's gonna close that gap onto Frozen. Oh, and he'll nail him point blank, but with less than 10 seconds. It's that close, but let this be the message. Vitality will not go down without a fight.
Yeah, they kind of found a way to let him win that, honestly. If they had peeked at any point from Tetris, he was a dead man. They allowed him to reload and get that next eagle shot after he had warmed up and used an entire mag. So it's messy, but that's what we expect in this game. But what did Robs have for breakfast? He said this was going to be special coming to play against FAZE in this grand finals.
That'll keep you on your toes, FaZe Clan.
Little, Mezzy's up to 4 kills, but he really saved the day when they played against Spirit. He was the guy that made it all possible. You give your acceptance speech, you say, I'd like to thank Mezzy for getting us here.
Vitality put FaZe on notice before they come into this one. First gun round at hand.
Careful versus upper pops. This round's no kits for Vitality. They're not even gearing up for this right now. Bomb's going inside. They're going to put pressure on Squeaky.
Flames yes, they are. And that flashbang finds him to perfection. Twist over main.
Who better than Twist?
Where have I seen this before? Doubles back off of that one. Vitality's first gun round goes up in nothing but a puff of smoke. Laid out flat on that upper hit.
Problem is for Vitality, they're showing FaZe that they can win. That's by far the scariest part about this start for FaZe. FaZe nonsense, to be PG about it, is the concept that they can win any round no matter what. FaZe math is that since they can win any round, then they can win any match. Vitality cannot let them win this many rounds in a row. They've got to stop it at some point. They throw out this Twist idea. It's like the Canada call, but just a 0.5 version. Just a taste, but it works so successfully. The flashes are perfect. And Vitality actually almost on position to stop an upper pop really well.
Faster pace with the nades out of the gate. And remember, ZywOo's op is out here on the field, so don't start cutting corners here for FaZe Clan. We had a nice tempo set in the first few rounds, and more often than not, Vitality are giving you a fight in the quote-unquote easier ones.
Now put a pin in. I mean, it's 5v4. Not great guns here still, but ZywO on the back.
And one of the best. Never forget it.
CT side versus Mongols is looking to just translate into this match. We saw what he can do. It's a huddle here inside lobby.
It's not the first round. FaZe go quiet in the middle of things.
Rob's got the opener. He's a little low, but playing the headshot angle wisely.
Gotta keep Vitality guessing. Can't let these pistols gain too much information in the stack off the first frag. Robs, does he pop up? Yeah, and it's to his own demise.
They waited for that specific position. Who knows Rob's better than FaZe?
Now Flamesy tucked down into the corners of B. And while FaZe will start to stomp over, ZywOo clips Kerrigan. That's a kill back towards lobby, I believe. So all of a sudden, Flamesy finds himself in a playmaker's position with a pack of members of This plus shot again!
The 5-7s are blessed today.
Headshots back to back. Jacob scoops up bomb. 1v3 under threat. And so, as that scope tries to find him still, and an M4 picked up by Apex in the middle of all of this, Jacob's got a chance to blow this round out of the water for the ace.
Don't miss again.
And the 1v3, but it's too much to ask. Apex hits him from behind. And after all of these close rounds made possible by Apex and Co's light buys, this one breaks through.
We've got 2 5-7 commercials. I didn't know they were a sponsor of this event. Incredible round on lower to stop this hit from coming in. It's a little lifeboat here for Vitality. Get your mind right off that round. Look to make it a rifle afterwards. Xtaz only going to be so happy, right? Because on the one hand, you win, you stop FaZe a little bit, you try to steal the momentum. Not being able to stop FaZe's momentum has been a conversation from some of the other teams at this event. But on the other side, Xtaz didn't have much to do with this win, right? In terms of the sustainable, greater picture of this match, that round, he hopes for it, he doesn't plan for it. Now here comes the plan.
To stop FaZe momentum, that's the challenge. And a 5-7 looks like more than enough to do it. Valves keep an eye on that one.
And we were watching that from Jacob's perspective, but ZywOo missed 3 shots. Not needed, not important. He'll get another chance to play here on CT side. He also did get a kill last round.
Quick tuck into the depths of garage here for Apex.
Be careful with your ammo. There's literally no one better than Rops in ramp. Like, just straight up and down.
He's gonna send his grenades inwards, and Rops eats that flash. So good on him to get over the railing. Smooth movement to escape. That is a strong bit of map control for FaZe at a minute 15. Gets ZywOo's watchful gaze over towards it.
Rops is fully giving this back up. We don't have Apexes in big garage, so he's not coming down secret to come and support Rops at retaking ramp. That's a less likely play, but something they're thinking about. They're gonna have to let him go into Rops right now, and they're not making a preemptive rotation. They're really kind of over-facing on outside. Rops versus everybody.
Oh, it's right there on the door. Good damage on Jacob. He actually takes none in return just yet, so Rops, this is a bit of a shooting gallery, trying to carve a path off both doorways. He does a lot to delay this, I feel.
Oh.
Finally, they're able to break on through. Twist catching Apex will help FaZe to follow downwards, and all while Frozen just stays in this corner. There are going to be 3 kills to be had, but it goes to ZywOo's favor. He's able to clip one before Frozen strikes, pushes this clutch onto Mezzi's shoulders.
Yeah, that's an interesting one because
bombs dropped, still on the doorway.
It's ZywOo's kill that actually made this happen.
He backs up.
Good clutch.
Because he doesn't understand why there's not a plant. He thinks maybe it had gone up the vent to A. That's why he thinks about the heaven ladder. Now it's all just going to confirm. Things were delayed by ZywOo.
He's got a smoke and a kid.
Oh, and a chance at the headshot towards Twist in the distance. Mezzi gives himself the flash. He's got a smoke as well if things get desperate. Kerrigan just remains with head tucked down beneath, and they both layer that peak, one behind the other.
Yeah.
FaZe supporting each other in a time of need. As ZywOo slips the net and catches that bomb carrier, good on Frozen, and then good on Twist to make sure Kerrigan doesn't have to get that last fight on his own.
Mezzi almost punished them for failing to set up properly 1-on-2 last time. This is the proper example of how that works. The guy in front can take out got a safe position, come out to instantly trade. So Kerrigan very carefully sneaks in this angle. Mezzi doesn't really have a chance. Off the Xtaz tack, FaZe win. I think that was theirs, right? Xtaz was talking, but either way.
Vitality's purchase back in. It's going to cost them everything. Who's he trying to play ahead of this smoke? Ooh, interesting move. Trying to tether alongside Rops, who eats that flashbang. Oh, they get the fight back in their favor, but it does cost Kerrigan half his health. Short flames, he's able to strike again, just whittling one off of the middle of the pack, right? Much like last round, over towards ramp. Just a piece of vitality.
Oh, they're always stealing something. They're always stealing a base
Time,
here.
time.
FaZe just keep this pressure up all across the map. The beauty of FaZe is the power of individuals and the confidence they bring to the table. If they sense an opening, they will strike. And so Twist will do it towards this upper site.
It's incredible how good Twist has been, how good Twist is right now.
Oh, see,
All these nuke victories from FaZe.
see my arrow. Oh,
You have to pay attention to the guy they brought back into the lineup. 6-1 for FaZe.
okay, so emergency.
The thing
they're
about
very
this plan
glad.
from FaZe, they know what's going to happen.
Hey, Emma.
The one round where FaZe made it an upper hit,
哦，
Vitality
你
was
明
on
天
it
啲
right.
話
They just didn't get
哦
the
邊
trades.
先有
Twist came in
壓
through mini,
呢個喎。
overwhelmed them. They had 3 points of attack. They really capitalized on that. Every time it's been outside, Rops, Apex, they're trying to take Big Garage so they can catch the lurks. Because it's either going to be Twist or it's going to be Kerrigan pushing a smoke. Obviously, he needs to know which way he's going to go. If it's going to be Credit Card or into Big Garage. But he does that very
知
often.
你又嚟。
Every time that they played there, it hasn't been a problem for FaZe. This round, the flash is perfect. How many times are you seeing Rops get hit directly with a flashbang in this match? The perfect flash on ramp when he was playing in that way behind the box. He's trying not to play
啲
his
樹
favorite
人
angle
手
by
影
the
高
wall
崖。
because that's what he normally does. You just
哇
never see Rops this
先
vulnerable
話都
ever.
叫話啊！
Targeted utility makes his job all the more difficult. You see it inside a garage as well.
講
So
起 aim 人哋出到啲
best
出
of
啊
luck
aim
to
你
Rops
差
as this game goes on. He's still the one that's been able to post the most amount of kills for Vitality. But they have not come easy, I'll tell you that.
You ask me honestly, I am seeing a plan to respond to this defaulting outside over and over again. It's just not better than FaZe's yet.
有人估咗個
Vex
死
try
龍
to
字
get tricky.
，what the
It's such
fuck？
a one and done spot, man. So difficult to escape from here.
He's
But you
gonna
can
miss the
usually
head here.
catch heads climbing over.
He's
But
missing everything right
oh
now.
man.
He's looking for the wrong target. Flamesy might pre-aim and miss.
Yeah.
Oh no, okay, he's got it.
Yeah.
Does he anticipate more? There's bodies downstairs as well. They're going to try to get this chase on a second inside of the corner, but the flash! Where's that combo?
Whose
即係
flash was that?
Rops 後邊啫，
All of a
啊
sudden, you've got Vitality blind
後
in the
邊
corner
啫，
again.
發表
Could have been
嘢。
a T-flash, right? They were running through that door together. Maybe it was to blind the first guy. Incidentally got them. Now they're in a 3v3, but you got 3 guys upper, 3 guys lower.
This is an excellent,
You tell me who you'd rather be.
fantastic spot for FaZe Clan.
And
Still, I think what's going to make them nervous here is the fact there was already so many players
the
downstairs.
thing is, with other rotation preemptive, this smoke goes down, vent control is taken, the plant is inevitable. And if the CTs don't have control side before this retake comes in, their odds of getting the first kill go down dramatically. It doesn't even look like they're going for it right now.
What you're telling me is Vitality are about to save.
We'll see.
Zaiwu taking a look at it, kit to be picked up on the retake attempt if it's to come in.
Oh man, they actually decided they were already going to lose that round. No. When we cast them versus Spirit, we said this is not Vitality, and it feels like that again. No, they're only here because they won that match eventually. But how many free maps are in this finals?
The moment
有個
FaZe
會
pulled off
加嚟嘅，啊
the miraculous victory yesterday.
Man, I'm not sure how that
實到
shook
咯
out. It feels
，9
like
9話實到咯，
Apex
咪
did
個意思
have
嘅。
2
你唔
bodyguards
知
coming
啊
up？secret
而家識抽浪
to
係㗎，
clear out the space that he wasn't watching. He did know there were
有冇會
crossbows.
成手撚㗎？
Could have seen ahead, I think, if he looked
No,
for
oh,
it.
he's on.
Oh, it's Flamesy's own fly.
Okay.
Okay, now that
Mystery
looks,
solved.
you know, to the layman, that looks really stupid. But in reality, he's throwing that flash so they can fall back around the corner, not expecting the full-on chase, just wanted to dissuade them from coming out of the door at all. So, unfortunate situation. They had to fight in that spot, but it's a little clumsy, and it cost them the round.
It's an error, but it's definitely a forced error. Get it out of them. Don't let them fall back. Don't let them hold that bomb site. If I'm FaZe Clan right now, I don't let Vitality breathe. I think that's why Xtaz comes through with his second timeout. First one was after round 5 when they picked up the force win. Now this one here after the 8th round of play, because this CT side, it's nowhere to be found just yet.
I'm not sure how this is a real scoreline right now. We're going to have to see how the rest of this half plays out. There's no part of me that believes that Vitality are just going to give up now.
We saw it versus Spirit. Slow start still came back into the game. We saw them push to their limits all throughout 2025. That ability to claw back has never disappeared. So why would it now end here? Flamesy takes a look into the hut, sees nothing but
It's a look, but
FaZe
it's
on the
also,
other side.
it's also a footstep.
Tries to just pressure through smoke.
Doesn't see what he's looking for.
Another smoke grenade goes down. Flamesy still on one side of it. Brokey, or rather, Jacob on the other. Little flank here from Apex is gonna find back's turn. A little too slow to the plate here, FaZe Clan. Flamesy knows what's up now. Poising and posturing for that upper hit. Gives Flamesy all he needs to know. But as he kind of awkwardly works back around these smokes, he's lucky to not get pounced on.
Looks like Apex has saved the day.
Drops another piece of utility. FaZe Clan still just stuck in the mud towards the lobby side. But leave it to FaZe Clan to still try to fight back in a round like this. Flamesy welcomes it. Flashbang into the middle of the pack. We're looking now at the most convincing one from Vitality.
Nice.
5 strong.
It's a shutdown.
This was never going to be free.
Fidelity ပြspeed ပြ fidelity speed ပြ
That's a
cameraman
moment where you gotta tell yourself very good.
cam boy
They make an aggressive move outside. It's the one round FaZe don't actually try to take it over, which is, you know, Apex could be conditioned in this moment and be scared to try to push, but he's believing in his own reads. He was also up there on top of Big Garage earlier. Warden in the watchtower the couple of rounds now, using that info to his advantage.
会差了会差了
Yeah,
会差
good on Extaz. Right off the
no
pause.
fatigue
Yeah, great to know.
Pull Apex into the action.
Oh,
Let him
careful.
his game going.
on spray idea
Took a bit of bravery to push the bottom of Silo.
Nice.
If you put Zywoo outside where FaZe Clan have
Chris
constantly
already
had
down.
presence, you'll catch one. Flamesy presses his body up against Frozen, but
Oh,
still
看到我一段了啦
busted wide open. Mezzy trying to seek targets here, knows that Jake's playing front
Oh,
side,
yeah.
and knew Brokey wanted to get into that mix as well. Kerrigan will take what he can. Tech 9
Kerrigan 的
downstairs,
空
bomb
见到
plant
啦
free.
This is the guy with the most kills in
哦
major
ပြီး
history,
မှသွား
right?
ထောက်နာတယ်အော်တခေါင်းနဲ့
Yes, yes it is. You heard that right.
Kerrigan looking for 4 more.
The most kills in major history.
တက်9နဲ့တက်9နဲ့တက်9နဲ့ဘယ်လိုသွားပြင်ပါလဲ
But he gets caught off guard. That's half his health down, and the pressure comes from all
Yeah,
directions.
that's not it.
Step
Like-
forward to try to whittle a little off Apex, who is now the second most amount of kills in major history.
Right, now I just walked by that, but what's the full stat? It was that
you
before
is
this
my
started.
dad
That Dupree's record was today going to be passed. We look into the server. We have two
Okay,
legends of the
I
game who've been
suppose
here for so long. Two of the
on it.
oldest dogs in the pound, in
On
Apex
hold it, on
and in
hold it.
Kerrigan. And with the kills they've already secured in this first half alone, the most kills accumulative at all majors.
So they've got a side bet going on. They don't really care who wins. They
Just
just
a
want to
little
make
more
sure
beef.
they've got more frags than the other, yeah.
Good.
We're here to have fun, right?
Kerrigan scout looking out her. You know, Zywoo's been signing up to try to push this back. And so if you think you're going to catch him with his scope also, well, you'd be wrong. He leans further back towards Hell instead, and Apex is going to take up responsibility towards the garage. And Kerrigan, seeing no resistance, will be happy to just keep on tiptoeing his way ever closer. And remember, we look at Kerrigan because he's trying to find first contact, but the real threat of this one for FaZe is that AK in Twist's hands. It's not just any day of the week either. Twist is having a phenomenal start, but he'll get chopped down to size by Apex. That's a good duel to win, considering the Canadians' form.
I don't know. I mean, I keep hearing Zywoo miss, and I don't like that.
AK to Brokey's pause
အေးအမ
instead.
ဖြစ်ပြီးထ
Smoke
ပ်ပြီးတော့
not
အော်
fully
ဆောက်ဟုတ်
popped
တင်းမှန်တာ
open.
ရောက်
So
ရည်
Zywoo,
ဘယ်နဲ့က
you'll find that sitting duck as Kerrigan hopes to just walk on through. Jacob got a Desert Eagle kill to
စိုက်
crack
သေးကိုရောက်နေ
open
ပြီ
from the other side, and Jacob gets another
timing
into
ဝါ
heaven.
That's an
timing
instant punish,
timing ဝါ
3 on 2.
တော့
We're all so distracted with the fights going down
Fidelity
outside
timing
FaZe
ဝါ
taking the
ရဲ့
floor.
that the hut push
ဒီ
off
ကြည့်ကြည့်
Jacob's
ရပြ
sidearm
မှန်းမသိ
cracks
ဘူး
this
ဘော
round
နဲ့
wide
ဘောနဲ့
open.
လုံး
All the key utility on Zywoo.
Brokey holding that AK-47 that Twist had to offer over. Zywoo gives way to the AK himself, and Flamesy still just trying to find the time to tether. Clean shots get picked up. And as Zywoo applying
got it.
pressure to the other side, this is a phenomenal moment for Jacob. Zywoo tries to close that gap, and Jacob just keeps this locked in. Lets him try to push this forward. Oh, and Frozen closes!
Wow.
ပေါ်ပူးလိုက်
Three
ပြီး
B's in the
တော့
name.
ဘာလဲလဲ
But that is triple A impact.
And he stays charged. We're wondering, you know, when is Jacob going to get too nervous and start to taper off? No, he's been popping off
Perfect.
more and more lately.
We're so distracted with what's going
Yeah,
down
there's
outside.
a-
'Cause that's what
again,
this
there's a-
entire
again, just
half has felt like it's been played.
咚咚
I
咚
can't
那
believe he
边，
got the second shot. After Flamesy took out his teammate on lower, it was
咚
such
往
an easy
屌
fight
講
for
住嘅，
Flamesy.
撲撲撲，
What a reposition. What a round out of
啲嘢
Jacob.
喂，啲嘢
So
啲
two
嘢，
consecutive all vitality are allowed. Jacob with his highlight of the grand finals so far. Plenty more where that comes from because we play a best of 5. Apex catches one over top of blue box.
Ooh, something's got a hold of Apex
Comfortable
right now.
looking start right now. Vitality yet again here to bounce back in round 12. This half is very much FAZE's name stamped across it. But
Nice.
in the final attempt, Vitality will find their footing again. It hasn't been a total free fall. You've got a stomach.
Surround
The
being
deal
surround
is
nine.
when they
Oh,
are
really?
thrown your way. 3 survive for this one. Vitality, 4 rounds of a CT side on a map that we know FAZE can win. It's grand finals
，A 夫
truly
嘅
underway.
，3個 round 住喂，ยังไง就3個 round 住喂，好埋。FaZe Clan heard your call to action and give you something to cheer about. If you're supporting Kerrigan and friends tonight, an 8-4 start to nuke is exactly what you wanted.
Oh man, I mean, yeah, your FaZe. This is idyllic right here. This is a dream. This is what Kerrigan was thinking about last night. And the one thing is, we know that Finn in these major finals doesn't have a great track record. But you know, eventually that changes too, right?
You'd think.
Eventually you do overcome, like you showed us at Antwerp. Eventually you can play the CS that is no regret.
Yeah,
Keep
just too
fighting,
long.
says Brokey.
Brokey is
And it's going to be a
sniped
fight all night long. Enjoy the highs while you
Keep
can, because
it.
we saw it yesterday as well. That Ancient, obviously not featuring in this best of 5, but still, map pool was the big question. When FaZe won their game yesterday, any critic, those are the words they could utter, map pool. Right now, we start strong on FaZe's first pick. Ramp completely conceded over. Frozen happy to give it over to them in its entirety. And, well, where do Vitality go from here? Kerrigan takes a look from hell.
Yeah, we're trying to follow frags in that first pistol. Looks like more of the same now. But CTs are in all really good spots. Ooh,
It's a good gush.
solid gush.
Brokey dropped down to 8 HP with those Berettas. Taiwu just kind of flailing around here, hits another headshot, but still no casualties. Being racked up to FaZe just yet. Jacob double drops the bomb. Robs is going to start cleaning up towards the ramp. Zywoo gets killed in the meantime. And Robs, he's going to find himself alone. Jacob has gone big with another triple kill.
This guy on pistols. It's unbelievable. He's 12 and 8 off this round. He's won it by himself from
哎，
back
其
there.
實三張高年又而啲少講年，要叫你人哋講呀，咁我唔知道啊。
Drops on 42 health, has to ace in 25 seconds. to win this round.
He'll try to work his way towards Frozen first. Frozen's also been a helping hand to Jacob in this one. Starting to sprint it towards it. No. Jacob's impact will make the difference.
That's straight up, no jokes, incredible from Jacob. Now we're at the 2 pistol rounds the last time they played, 2 pistol rounds this time as well. Brought to you by Jacob. Oh, he was on a swivel. This was a twist moment from him.
Sir, just trying to deal with Secret.
Just another game, he says that.
Just another game. X-Tats can't believe it.
Oh, it was such a good position with the amount of damage that Zaiwu brought them just now.
I mean, 2 dinks, right? There was 2 dinks before any member of Vitality hit the ground.
It does go to show you, though, on pistols, headshots are king, and those were headshots, but it were with a Glock, obviously.
All hail the USP.
Yeah. That one's gonna sting.
Vitality know the challenge at hand. They're gonna wait for the next round to come in with a real buy. Rops on a Desert Eagle this time. This is a fantastic moment for FaZe to get that double digits.
FaZe have just quietly built up such an incredible nuke run, and it was during this major, so it wasn't what we talked about coming into it, but they've taken some massive scalps. This would be their 5th win in a row. It's 8 times they played nuke so far at this major. They only lost once to Fluxo.
Of course. Twists. Here we go. Cleanup duty called for. Little quad kill for Twists. Let him farm the stats. He's earned it with his performance.
And what's very special about nuke for FaZe is this is where they were the closest to death. This is where Red Canids nearly sent them home, that 0.4 second defuse. What is happening right now?
The guns they waited for.
Yep.
There was a point in FaZe Clan's history we thought when you replaced Rain, nobody could ever fill those shoes outside. They took it over for the vast majority of that first half on the attack. Now to the defense. And they'll put nobody other than Kerrigan with any eyes outside. 2 players in the ramp corner. Brokey's SMG collects the headshot. Flamesy's got the answer back, though. That's the first player to peek outside.
Yeah, I don't know if Jacob showed himself.
Twist was working his way upwards. And as he took that look over the lip of the stairs, down he goes. Apex long range tap towards heaven. That's ambitious. And he just tries to rack up damage at a distance. It's not his to be had.
They have to be careful in participating in these fights outside because Jacob could make his move at any moment.
FaZe, they want to make their move. Taking a second look into the trophy room, jumping around, not masking the fact that they are right there to threaten you if you just want to try to sit pretty in lobby.
They'd be hitting upper right now if they knew Jacob was there because they know there's a double ramp push and they're 1 down.
But they don't know, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's concealed presence. They never actually fully crossed. I mean, Flamesy's out here. He's wandering. In a good way.
Apex loses to Kerrigan. FaZe Clan, man advantage. He doubles back, confirms FaZe's now outside. And there's that bomb spotted through the squeaky doorway. Flamesy's just trying to burn time. And as he gets into the cover, his teammates will take over that bomb site. But he can't live. And so man advantage back to FaZe Clan's hands. Bomb plant hut side. Mezzy gives cover to main. Brokey's gonna let him know that he's gonna threaten this side of things with the flash first. Fire at the feet of Zaiwu. He's fine. Mezzy still trying to fight over towards main. Oh, he catches it.
Nice.
Brokey's head popped and Jacob nowhere to be found.
Yeah, he's coming in real slow. They never found him in this round. 1-on-2 with the amount of time left over. He will have a chance to make it a 1v1 if he finds the timing.
This man's working with the kid, but we're at 15 seconds on that bomb.
So I was about to turn around again.
Down to only 5 seconds to spare, but is this enough of a lead to throw the Hail Mary? Jacob decides not to.
Yeah, no chance to run at this. It looks like Jacob will decide to fall back, and this will be a round picked up for Vitality. Really well earned here. Comes down to the wire.
Slaughter back and forth, shuffling inside of the lobby. That constant looming threat from ramp room as well. FaZe Clan kept the pressure on Vitality in that regard.
It just felt like they were, the entire time, they were flirting with the idea that maybe upper is the right place to go. The fact that there's these double ramp pushes happening over and over again, both players making noise, jumping up and down. They want to make sure that they jumped on this, but I think they felt it was some kind of bait. That Jacob was the final piece to the puzzle, but he never revealed himself.
Unfortunately, by the time he does, round's gone.
Yeah, and that might have also been a moment where that secret push could have come in.
Agreed.
They didn't actually go to go downstairs. So it's a really nice find here for Vitality. It's a grind. It's one where they're down material up until that bomb gets planted and they get that next kill, but they make it happen. Vitality have made comebacks at this major. They have been tested. They have looked weak and then got stronger. Don't put it past FaZe to make it a close game.
For better or for worse, right?
Yeah. For fun. Look how much fun Xtaz is having.
Yeah. Guy's heart's about to burst out his chest.
The person on stage I'm least jealous of is the coach every time.
Of course.
Can't do anything about the round. Man.
5 rounds the lead.
Twist with the new haircut, trying to usher in a new era.
3 rounds away from a map 1 victory, and a map that, again, if they're going to win this grand finals, feels like they had to pick up. So far, FaZe belief remains at an all-time high.
There's no op to push back on this.
Getting out of there, though, Brokey, quick dive. Didn't like the amount of pressure that comes his way by utility, so reposition.
It kind of opens up new avenues and peaks here for Brokey. Getting that frag would have been so nice for Flamesy.
Pretty quick contrast between his starting position and where he ends up. Doesn't linger around in garage, doesn't hang on to the blue box very long, just goes all the way back over to hell. As the deep wall of smokes comes up from Vitality. Remember that looming threat that came from ramp last round? Well, ZywOo still waits for it. And good thing he does. Second player could have been his, but he gets bested by Karrigan.
Man, 1-for-1's kind of huge.
Fast move by Flamesy to get through that smoke. Takes the challenge on Brokey. Missed on shot, and Brokey's going to open the door outside. Karrigan's on the scene again.
What's this? He comes in. He didn't even take any damage from ZywOo.
Jacob locked into the vent. Could be up next. Smoke fades, and all that remains of Vitality sits on the other side of that doorway. Oh, Jacob's gonna get blown apart. Here comes Brokey in with the catch towards that drop on vent. Rops going downwards.
Yeah, bomb's down there.
Yes,
He's
sir.
Go get
Scoops it up, and as he sprints to the B-bomb site, you've got Karrigan already ready. 2 frags that have saved momentum in this round once. Rops to get a chance to duel, and he loses. Karrigan with a triple kill to give FaZe 11.
He was omnipresent in this round. He was everywhere, instant transmitting from position to position.
Read like a book.
I can't believe ZywOo had the perfect angle for the first frag, and he took out the better player. He got frozen. That was the real threat, you would think, up until that moment. Karrigan comes in, doesn't take a lick of damage, gets away, and then just goes on a massacre. He's playing well, full stop.
FaZe send Vitality back into peril. Tech-9's in hand for the majority. Galil for Rops. His T-side just got its legs kicked out from beneath it by Karrigan. And he gets a chance at first blood again. Gets the better of his counterpart. In contrast, Apex 7 and 12. Brokey under pressure, fine with it. Flamesy is only the first.
Is this guy Jason Statham or Brokey?
Takes a chance to go back. Oh, okay, that one's a miss. Robs keeps the push going downstairs. The threat alive of lower. But that's not Vitality's final destination. But right now, a nuke win feels like destiny.
Thing is, man, you're down numbers. You can't plant that ramp. It's such a key spot to take, but they've got to make the next move count. Nobody's moving here from FaZe. Everybody's still upstairs. They can walk in, put this bomb down. They won low numbers post plants before. In op on Rops makes this a whole lot more interesting. Oh, they're so scared to do this. They're so sure somebody has moved downstairs, but really the retake's just coming in slowly. FaZe are actually kind of playing with the clock right here, but they're getting in really good spots. It must be Rops, right? He has to get the easiest, quickest first kill and slow this down. Oh.
That would have been it. Oh, at least he takes Frozen out in the backdrop. Mezzy is a rock. versus 3. Kerrigan stomping over, meant to be the sitting duck, announces himself and cleans up Jacob. Pops open the window just to give Twist that threat of him flying outwards. And Twist, of all the players on the retake, he was the one that didn't have a kit. He's got to come and push to get that. It sits at the bottom of the staircase.
He's done it.
So this is over. As he walks into the corner and will give Vitality more time to work.
He actually did it. Rob's got the kill, not the one that we were thinking. The second shot comes in. He makes that op work, and Mezzi hits the 1-on-3. Man, 2 low numbers rounds here that Vitality win to get themselves into it. It's good to see, though.
You know, when Vitality feel like they are in the dark, it is Mezzi who drags them out of those pits.
You see it all the time.
He'll do it mechanically with his play. He'll do it emotionally with his speeches.
There's something there that they're looking for, a vulnerability, right? And FaZe, their rotation last time when it was Jacob sitting in secret and they didn't come into the upper retake, that was a point of pain. Now on lower, we flagged it. This is looking like they're playing with the clock. They're taking a bit too much time. It comes down to the time. They could see that, I think, before they got started. They could have rotated down early. They had the extra players to play with, but they didn't decide to. And you can see as these trades are going down, so is the clock. Mezzi doesn't even need to get his 3rd kill.
Still, how scary is that? You win the round and you come into this one with a MAC-10 Tech 9.
True, very expensive.
Gonna try to play it fast then. Try to make up for it. Brokey, it's not a shotgun. Twist bested with just his one.
Props.
He's gonna be the one that cracks that bomb site open. They try to double back and they meet Kerrigan.
No way! The fin is swimming. There's a shark in the water, and it's not who you'd expect.
6 map points secured off an electrically paced flank. Rops wants to be the savior, but he meets his maker. Fast back to the next one. Vitality still strapped for cash, even less than they had in the 1 round prior.
They allowed you out the front door. You should have accepted the gift.
They overthink it. And the mastermind himself keeps it simple. Gun them down.
Chance in the building for FaZe Clan. The home team in any country, apparently.
Apex has worked his way downstairs already. Still, majority remain inside of the lobby. FaZe, all the grenades in the world, just keep trickling them down in front of him. Right now, it'd be a real shame if Vitality wind up getting too stringy.
Oh, what?
That was Robs' chance.
Oh, he's got plot armor right now.
From finding those 2 kills in the round prior to now being the first victim, here comes that Apex push. It's caught by Jacob. A-Site standing strong. That one threat of a flashbang over main, it didn't get enough of an effect on Kerrigan to Rops so that he could truly capitalize. He had a chance at the headshot, he missed it. And if you give Kerrigan's moments a chance, he will clutch them. Cuts down FAZE, all on Mezzi. Not this time. FaZe Clan strike first in this grand finals best of 5.
They justify their nuke pick. They crush by